Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Misty if you're new here. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me using the Viseart Liason palette. This is what it looks like. It's got this little plastic sheet that has the names on it. I don't like these particularly, but it must be more expensive to write them down on the underneath the shadows. Anyway, I've used this palette a couple of times. I like it so far. I'm going to first start with prepping my lips. And this is the La Mer volumizer. This works. It's expensive, but it works. I think it would be a good investment for somebody if you've got thinning lips, or if they're chapping all the time. This has been working wonders for me. It's $75, so I know it's not attainable for everybody, but if you do get a chance and you can afford it, I would suggest using it more than a day or two. You'll start seeing results, because I have. Okay, so back to the palette. I am going to use Embrace as my base, so just put it all over my lid. Then I think I'm going to use Blushing, which just this whole row, and then I will use the last color down here, which is Falling. I do want to say I appreciate you taking time out of your day to click on this video and watch. I still don't have my camera up and running yet, so we're still on the phone. Yeah, I'll get there. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. We've had such weird weather fluctuations for the past for all year. Today it's warm and sunny. Yesterday it was chilly and rainy, and then got sunny. I just think all around people are just having such a bad year with weather, which is unfortunate. And we're now expecting higher flood waters here in Omaha and Iowa and everywhere in between, due to the release of more water from Gavin's Point Dam. So just as people were starting to pick up their lives and move forward, they're getting slammed again. And I feel so horrible for anybody who's going through any of that. I can't fathom that. It would just be terrible. And that brush I used was my Bdellium Golden Triangle, the large depth tapered blending. I like Bdellium tools. I am not an affiliate, however, because I've bought brushes, 2 sets of brushes from them before. I have a code that you can click on below. It will save you 10%, and then it gives me a coupon, which in turn will help me invest in some more brushes, and then also make purchases to give brushes in a giveaway. And I've been working on stuff for giveaways, so I'm wanting to reach at least 100 subscribers in order to give away, but that we'll see. My goal is way higher than that, but I think 100 would be attainable for right now, especially with me being new. Okay, now I'm dipping into blushing. And I know my eyes are looking away. I have 2 different mirrors. I have this that I'm using, the camera, and then also a mirror off to the side. This room is still a mess. I'm still working on getting everything put away. Got my furniture. So I've actually been working on 3 rooms. This room, my granddaughter's room, and then the master bedroom. and then I work full time, and then I've been trying to get better about doing videos, which I need to work on a little bit better. I really do like this palette. I had purchased a different palette. The name escapes me. I do have software, so I'm going to try and edit this video, and I'll put it picture right over here or something of what it's called or below. And I was not a fan of that one. And I didn't think I would purchase any more Viseart or Viseart, however you say it, palettes, because I was afraid that I would be disappointed. And this one was the 781 crease. And I use all my brushes in different ways, not specifically the way that they're stated. So just because a brush says it's specific for one thing, it's not necessarily true. Okay, and then now I'm going to go into Fusion, which is the last color in this row. It is so not easy doing this in the viewfinder of the phone. So I could end up like a clown. Which you think I'm starting to look like, but I can fix it. Once I get the camera set up, I need a coupling cord or something. We're working on that, and then I will have a monitor that will help me determine where if I'm in focus or not. I have the Canon Rebel T6-1, so there's not a little itty bitty screen that pulls out. I would love to upgrade cameras at some point in time. We'll see how it goes with this one. I had a mirror handy, excuse me, I'm gonna grab this one. That's not too bad. Okay. Excuse me. All right, and then just because I feel like being extra today, maybe, yep, I want to apply Kitten to the lid. So, I believe it's Kitten. I got this in like a Sephora play box. I like it. I don't think I would buy a full size. They're kind of expensive. And actually, nope, I'm not going to use that one. Instead, I'm going to use Shiver. And it's this color right there. A little bit of a purple. And I always apply my shimmers with my finger. I think it's the best way to do it. For me. And I got this palette from Sephora, and I can't remember the price. I will put it up here or down there. I got it during the VIB sale, so I got 20% off. if you can wait, they do at the end of the year as well. But that, or another alternative, would be Beautylish. They offer 3 payments. I love Beautylish. They have products on there that you can't find anywhere else. I actually have in my cart at Beautylish Hakihodo brushes and Sonia G. They've been sitting in my cart for a while. I have a hard time spending and justifying that much money on brushes. I know I have the Wayne Goss and they do make a difference, but still, they're not cheap. And then the Bdellium tools, I mean, my sets were $110, but I got a complete eye set, so, and then a complete face set. And then you do get this pouch, which rolls over. It's great for traveling. I will be taking it with me when I go on my vacation. We're going to go to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. I've never seen it, and I'd like to be able to go and walk around and see how beautiful it is. I hear marvelous things. And the color I'm using for the outer V is Falling, so it's the very darkest one down there. Pardon me. And then I'm just going to take my tapered blending again and dip into Embrace the First color and just kind of soften the edge. My dogs are actually behaving. I'm surprised they're not barking at something. I should be careful with what I say because they may start. All right. And then I went ahead and I put my foundation on before starting the video. And I did that for one reason, just so I didn't have to go through a whole thing. I do have a little bit more to put on, but I like to just kind of define. So I use a little bit of what's left of that foundation I used on my palette, glass palette. Funny story, I got this off of Amazon several years ago. I wanted a glass palette. Scott Barnes is a makeup artist, well known, and he had one, but I didn't want to spend that much money. So I ordered this off Amazon. I got it. It was chipped. So, they actually refunded my money. Instead of me sending it back, they said it would have been too expensive. I do believe it came from China, but I can't quite remember. I'm lucky if I remember what I did yesterday, some days. Okay. I'm gonna finish my eyes. And then I'll do some bronzer and blush. And then I'm just going to use my Bdellium 780 pencil, which is what I was using for the outer V. And then first I'm going to use my 776 blending, and just on the tip of it, get a little bit of blushing on there. And just put it in the bottom, lower rim. I'd like to know if any of you have used this palette and what your thoughts are of it. Okay, now I'm just going to use Falling again. And just place that right over Blushing. Kind of soften that up there. Not too bad. Okay, and then I'm going to finish my look. I am going to get, pardon me, I got these a while ago. They're Physicians Formula. They're just eyeliners. I'm going to go right underneath my lower, on my waterline. And try not to poke myself in the eye. Okay. Excuse me. I feel like I am getting ready to get sick, and that does not make me very pleased, but there's been pollen up the yin yang, and I could just have some allergies. I never used to have allergies. This is something new. Okay. And then I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. I've been liking this. It smells like coconut. Or like your suntan lotion. That's kind of what it smells like. And then I'm using my La Mer powder brush. It's a nice fluffy. This one's expensive as well. And I'm just doing the 3. Or the backward 3. And whatever's remaining I put on the rest of my face. I'm going to get some more and then just go down my neck, because they don't really want my neck and my face to be totally mismatched. Perfect. And then I just got a new blush. I don't know where I put it. Oh, one moment. Yes, I have my pajama bottoms on. Nope, still don't know where it's at. Well, there it is. I am going to work today, but I refuse to wear a skirt while I'm getting ready. So, I'm gonna keep my pajama bottoms on because they're comfortable. I will have this product in an upcoming haul. I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow for the month of May. This is the Coverfx. The packaging is just really cool and slick. And I got the blushing duo in Mojave Mauve. So I think that that would be a good color for today. It does come with a mirror. You know, it's great that they put these protective films on here, but then I can never get them off. I apparently have issues. Oh, nope. There. Stupid stuff. And then this Cheek, I think is the name of the brand, blush. I got it from Ipsy, I want to say. I can't even recall when I got that. This is a pretty color. I haven't used this yet. So I guess this would be first impressions on this. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into the shiny side. I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. I know I'm a little late to the game with that. We did a nice family picnic. And then, you know, of course, honored the soldiers. We didn't know this at the time, but we had Omaha vets that went to Washington, and they were going to be going up downtown area from Epley. And I really wish I would have known about that in advance. I don't watch the news. I find it very depressing. But I would have loved to have been there just to honor the people who fought for our freedom, and then to honor the ones who have died in service. And I do come from a family that has military in it. And I think a lot of times the military vets are not giving the proper credit for what they've done. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that we do now had they not fought for our freedom and continue to fight. So just always thank somebody if they're in the military. I know a lot of people that I thank, they find it a little awkward, but I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all the servicemen and women. And that tears me up. So we'll move on. What am I going to use mext? I think for my powder, I will use my Guerlain meteorites, but I want to put a little bit of a highlighter on, so I'm going to grab my Blush and Glow, Blush and Glow palette from Natasha Denona. It's just got a nice, cute highlighter and a little more subtle. And I feel like being subtle today. I mean, my eyes are just a little bold. I'm actually gonna try and soften the middle of it up. The lid. If I could talk. Okay, and then these are the Guerlain meteorites. This one was the birthday candle pearls. I truly do like the meteorites. They're pricey. And there's something about the smell. People either love the way they smell or they hate the way they smell. I love the way they smell. Okay, now I'm going to use this brush again. I use this brush literally for my foundation application, my bronzer, and then my finishing powder. I wipe it down in between uses, but it's that versatile. And yes, you can get pretty detailed with this. Remember, if you hold at the end of the brush, be lighter, get more precision and a little bit heavier of an application there. And then I just push down on my bristles, like for my nose area and under my eyes. So this is a good brush to invest in my opinion. I have gotten so much use from this. Okay, so I am going to try and soften up the lid a little bit. It's a little bit too smoky. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. You only live once, and makeup is makeup. It washes off. So if anybody says anything or think I look like a clown, well, I can tell them where to go, for one. And then, two, I can tone it down a little bit more. I won't do my haul video today, but I did get, and now I probably can't find it because it's probably not in here. Nope, got it. The Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara. I haven't used this yet. I got a little sample. I didn't want to buy the full size. I have a thing about buying full size mascaras. A lot of the times I don't feel like they're worth the money, or because they go bad after so long, or they don't actually go bad, but you need to change them. From a nursing standpoint, I can tell you, you don't want to get pink eye or, you know, bacterial infections or styes. Styes are uncomfortable. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. First impression wise, it's going on very nicely. It's not bad. The claims on this is quite funny. And panoramic, I mean, they're not funny, but, you know, panoramic, bold mascara. I don't mind the way that turned out. And it wouldn't be a day if I didn't get a little bit of mascara on my lid. I'll wait till it dries and then I'll take it down. And I'm sure you all know by now, but in case you don't, if you do have a blender like that, wait till it dries. Otherwise, you're going to have your makeup ruined. And I did another blender. Oh well. Okay. I typically don't put mascara on my lower lash line because it tends to smudge. But I will today. We'll just give it a try. I will do a follow-up video, let you know how I feel about this, and then also the blush. Alright guys, well this is the end of the video. I appreciate you clicking on it, and of course your time. I will be back real soon. I got a haul, and then I have empties I need to do. I'll insert somewhere right about now the swatches of the Viseart Liason palette. Anyway, if you like this video and like to see more content, please hit the subscribe button. I would also appreciate if you would hit that like button. All right, you guys take care. Bye.